What's up, guys? I wanted to share with you what I did today in the market. I decided to start documenting that. That was going to be one of my goals for 2025 because I am doing a challenge right now with my girlfriend where we are basically trying to do 200 trades where we do not go against our trading plan. And we're really just going to perfect discipline when it comes to trading. That is what I am setting forth for this year. So I started the year pretty strong. This is my third trade so far of the year. I do day trade right now, but I don't trade every single day. But when I do trade, most of the time, like 95% of the time, it's a day trade. So this trade I did today in SPY, I was able to get 60%. I always take notes. Sorry, my handwriting is crap. I just kind of quickly tried to jot down my notes when I had got at the trade. So it was today 114. I took that trade at 130. It was a SPY put. I did a 580 strike. I was trading on the 15 minute. So my expiration was for 115 and not 114. I didn't do the same day because I was trading on the 15 minutes. So I wanted to give myself that opportunity where if I needed to hold it overnight, I could, and I can just capitalize on that, move happening if it happened at the beginning of the market with that volatility. And I didn't finish my notes, but I like to write down what happened. I like to write down what I did right, what I did wrong. As you can see, I did nothing wrong. So that's why we're documenting this as a perfect trade. I'm going to share if I mess up too. Don't worry. I'm not perfect, but if I mess up, actually, I can share with you guys because I did mess up. I told you this is my third trade of the year. The first trade of the year, I messed up. So we can go over that in another video, actually. But in this trade, today I'm going to give you guys what I was doing. Also, there's laundry back there, so ignore that. So let me show you guys what I did. We're on the 15 minute, as you can see, 15 minute, and we're on SPY. Okay, so okay, my mouse. Look at my mouse. Okay, cool. Let me do full screen. Perfect. So back here, right? So this is the top of the day, and then it comes down here. So on the 15 minute, I'm looking for zones. I start my zones on the hour, and I go hour 15, 5, and I usually trade on the 5 or 15. Depends on what I'm doing that day and how I feel, really. I kind of intuitively pick which time frame, but today was 15 minute. And so I draw my zones. I can actually do a separate video where how I show my zones because I don't want this video to be super long, but basically this was a zone within a zone within a zone. It was this little area, this sweet spot, this beautiful candle right here. Beautiful candle right here, that green candle, right? It almost looks like a hammer, but it's not a hammer candle, okay? And it's in between these two red candles. So this is basically going to be our base candle. This is what I'm building my little zone, order block, whatever you want to call it. And then basically the rule is whenever it goes back and hits it again, if you get confirmation that it's still going in the direction you want it to go, in theory, it's kind of a good idea to go ahead and get in. So what did it do? Came down here, came all the way down here. Now I have zones also from the previous day for where I saw buyers coming in. So I always chart my buy zone and my sell zone, okay? Or my supply zone and demand zones, however you want to call it. It's the same thing. So I had this area here where I saw buyers coming in and going crazy. And then I have this little area right here. So I wanted to chart those two. I always make sure I chart those before I get in a trade. That is on my list of things that are, as far as my trading plan, that is on my trading plan. I have to know, have to know where the buyers are and the sellers are at all times. Anyway, so price comes down here and kind of takes out a little bit of this buy zone here, but then it comes back and reverses. So there's a lot of buying pressure even in between these two zones here, which makes sense because it is kind of also playing off of this really, really big bullish candle. But anyway, so buyers come back in with this huge long wick, which we do like to see. It kind of makes this reinforce that this is a good buy zone because buyers are like, it's almost like this would be your liquidity sweep candle, actually. If you guys watch Brad, who I love Brad, if you guys watch him, he talks about that a lot. That's who I kind of learned it from. I'm not sure. I'm sure he's not the only person teaching it, but that's who I learned it from. So Oh, okay. My computer's about to die. I gotta hurry up. Anyway, so yeah, liquidity sweep candle. So that again reinforces his buy zone for me. So I'm using this as my exit if I get in for this put. So it comes back up here. And what does it do? It comes right back into my zone. Now I told you this is a zone within a zone within a zone. So I'm looking right here. In fact, I have this white line here. If you can see this white line, that actually in this clock that tells, that's a alarm that I had set. Basically my phone would ring if I, for whatever reason, I wasn't watching the market in that moment. My phone would start ringing once price action got up here, and I set that to go off. What is that? 583.09 is what that's set to go. So once price got up here and past that line, I knew it was heading into my zone, my supply zone. So I got on my phone, because I don't even think I was watching this. I'm pretty sure I was doing something with my baby. So again, trading mom over here, I was busy. So got on my phone, saw my alarm was going off. Okay, what's going on? And we had this type of thing. So once it gets in the zone, I'm looking to see, okay, hey, are sellers coming in or are buyers going to continue to rock out? One of the ways that I look at that is the volume down here. I like to check that to see, okay, what's happening, what's overtaking, and then also the wicks and the actual candle itself. So if you guys don't understand candles, like candle formation and what the candle is saying to you, that's trading 101. That's definitely something you should not skip, because candle 101 will tell you that this candle here, let me enlarge and hope my camera doesn't die. I mean my computer. But if you candle 101 will tell you that this candle right here is a shooting star, and candlestick formation 101 will tell you if you see a shooting star at the top of an uptrend, that's a really good indicator that price is about to drop. Okay, so once I saw that, I was like, oh snap, we got to start looking for a possible entry. So what did I do? I draw my little short position, right? I come in here, I say, okay, if I enter here, and I want to exit here, is that at least a 3-to-1? And as you can see, it is 7.26. So we're in there. Okay. All right. So now I am looking for an entry. So what do? I get out of there. I go back here and I'm on the 5 minutes. So let's type 5 minutes. Nope, not 5 months, 5 minutes. Okay, so I get on the shorter time frame. Sorry, I'm really trying to hurry before my computer turns off, because I don't know where my charger is right now. And if you can hear that noise, it's probably my mom or my son or both. So anyway, so that pink line is basically where I entered on. It's coming right after this big bearish engulfing candle. I forgot the name of this formation where the green candle is shorter than the red candle that's to the left of it. There's a word for that. But again, it's also another indicator that price is about to drop. So I went ahead and got in here, had my stop loss at 583.70. My entry was at 583.28. And I had a goal of 580.23. So I got in here and wrote it basically down. I had captured that big beautiful red candle, and I captured a little bit of this. I didn't capture the full move because we're not greedy, so I got out right around here. So right around 580.23 I'm pretty sure is where I got out at. I will post a screenshot of what my Robinhood statement shows, so you guys know I'm not lying. Again, I'm not going to do too many of those, because if you think I'm lying, then that's fine. That's your prerogative. But I will post it for this trade because it's the beginning of the year. This is new. So I just want to add sprinkle a little bit of credibility in there, but I'm not going to do too many of those because it's really none of your business how much money I make. I'm only showing you my method so that maybe it helps you or inspires you to start trading for yourselves, for your family, or whatever. So anyway, that was my trade. I did 61% today. That was a 30-minute trade. I got in at 1:30. Yeah, I got in at 1:30. That's my entry. And I got out somewhere around here, but I know my Robinhood, which you'll see, it says I got out at 2 o'clock. So it was a 30-minute trade. I made 61%. I'm being extremely careful with my risk right now, because I took some money out of my trading account. So, and I chose not to put money back in. So because I really want to prove to myself that I can build up my account from a very, very small amount. So right now I'm probably trading with about $300. So it's almost kind of like I'm doing a small account challenge too, which is actually a lot more fun if I do that on this channel. So yeah, a small account challenge slash trade challenge, which is 200 perfect trades. And by perfect trades, I mean trades where I had adhered to my trading plan, and I'm doing it with a small account. So boom, 2025, we're coming off strong. And yeah, that's the trade. And I got out, and I'm glad I got out because as you can see, once it hit this little zone, what did I tell you guys? Because we already learned that from what it did back here. So once it got down here, it was only a matter of time before it went zoop right back up. So that's why you get out when you're supposed to get out, and you don't get greedy. You don't get greedy in the market because the market is brutal, can be brutal. It can be very loving, but it can be very brutal. So get out when the banks get out. Don't play those games. That's the trade. That's the story. And I'll include my little screenshot so you guys can see on the Robinhood what it says. And yeah, if I trade again tomorrow, I will come on here and really quickly share with you guys that. If not, I'll see you when I see you. All right. Bye, guys.